what mainstream media fails to understand when it comes to this anti-immigration sentiment or this anti-immigrant sentiment is that it's mostly or almost completely fabricated. Because what it is that all these people, or a lot of people, are being highly propagandized online, um, because of people spreading disinformation around immigration. And one way in which they do this is that whenever there's like a murder of what might be like an immigrant, or what like an immigrant murder, they hyper focus on it and they pay attention on it to try and like stoke um, uh, like a worrying intent within the civilian populace. Um, and so it's, all these people, it's not that they're actually racist. It's just that because they've been taught that all these immigrants are or they have been taught that all immigrants are criminals. That explains, why there's a lot of like hostile behavior and why, there's like protests going on and things like that. So mainstream media is failing to understand that people only care about it because they've been told to by bad faith actors online. Because what they actually don't tell you is that the reason why people are fleeing other countries is because of government oppression and government neglect and poverty and things like that. And also, you know, LGBTQ people are fleeing heavily theocracy type countries. Um, so like people are fleeing because of that. People are fleeing prosecution, um, and these bad faith actors online, they intentionally don't teach people about that kind of stuff, because it's a way of manipulating people. Like being vague and not explaining the details is the point.
I'll handle this.
Because it's like what I basically realize is that immigration is actually one of the biggest problems in the world because it's basically attached to one of the biggest problem in the world, which is global corruption, global neglect, global poverty, war, strife, oppression, a lack of free speech, a lack of liberal education. So they're not telling people the real reason why immigration is actually a problem. And the thing is that if you wanted to solve the immigration problem, the actual problem, which is global corruption, that would require problems being solved in the countries that immigrants are coming from. So until like those problems are solved, until corruption in those governments and those countries is solved, immigrant crisis is going to keep on popping up. And that's another thing that the right wing, the bad faith actors online, they they don't explain, that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, they don't explain, why like these migrant crises or whenever there is a migrant crisis, they intentionally don't explain, why they're fleeing because being ignorant and uninformed is the point. Being vague is the point, like I like to say. And the thing is that I actually do care about solving the immigration problem, but I care about solving the problem at its cause, which is government and global corruption. So I think we need to have a immigration summit with all the countries around the world, and we need someone to go on the I don't know whether it's the stage or have like an open mic or whatever, and basically say how immigration is a problem that isn't going anywhere because we need, um, corruption in all of our countries to basically come to an end. Because, everybody should feel happy in their country, that their country is providing for them. Otherwise people will leave. So just like we need to have political actors and politicians talking to, um, the summits where all the leaders get together and basically, talking to them about the real problem behind immigration. And we need to get to this age, what I call the age of global cooperation, where we need countries around the world working together to solve common problems like poverty, like corruption, like the mental health crisis, like improving the economy. So, yeah, that's my. This is I've done other video. I've done other videos like this on immigration, going through similar type things, but because of like different chaos is happening within Britain and Ireland and stuff like that, I thought I needed to go into it and kind of like give a refresher to people of why this stuff is happening and what the real problem is when it comes to immigration. Please like and subscribe to the video and to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more politics from the pioneer of true centrism.